Hi, welcome to This Week in Ames. I'm Susan Guiazda. On today's show, we'll learn more about Bike to Work Month. My guest today is Jacob Nolte with the Ames Bicycle Coalition. Jacob, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
So tell me a little bit about yourself and your interest in biking. Are you a long-term Ames resident?
Yeah, I moved to Ames to go to the university, graduated and have stuck around and have been biking, starting back and forth to class and then now commuting around town.
And do you find Ames a bike-friendly community, or maybe we need a little work?
It's certainly bike-friendly, but there's, places that could use a bit of work, connecting trails and just having a multimodal, town.
There seems to be, to me, a lot more interest in biking, walking, alternate forms of transportation, and it seems like, particularly if you're in the university area, that's something you can do pretty easily here.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. There's a lot of bike racks on campus, cycling-friendly streets, wide paths and sidewalks, and that always helps.
So when I think about the bike rider, I sort of see them in two categories. One, there's sort of the serious commuter who is using the bike as their form of transportation, and then there's kind of the recreational user.
Yeah.
And do you find that Ames is compatible for both those uses?
Oh, yep, absolutely. You think about the trails out at Ada Hayden. That makes great recreational cycling. A new path was put up at North River Valley Park last year. And then, Ames being rather small sized town, even though there's a lot of folks here, it's easy to get across town on a bicycle to ride to work or downtown to the library quite easily.
So do you find yourself driving very often?
No, not really at all.
And is this just during certain times of the year, or is this all year?
It's pretty much all year. If it's very cold and I've got to go a distance, or it just happens to be raining and really windy like it was this past weekend, I did drive my car, but usually I leave it at home.
And some of the things that maybe prevent some people from biking, concerns about safety or not knowing the rules. What are some of the mistakes maybe novice bikers make?
I would say probably riding on the sidewalk and then going down onto the street and then back up onto the sidewalk, or riding in the evening or at night and not using lights. That's always a big one too. Which
I found out is actually illegal.
Yeah, you at least have to have a front white headlight on your bicycle at night.
And obviously reflectors are important too?
Yep, reflectors, a red reflector on the back. Oftentimes there's reflectors on the wheels or the pedals. A reflective jacket is always a good idea too.
So those are good safety tips. I like the idea of not going between sort of the pedestrian route and the on the street route. You want to stick to one or the other.
Exactly. Pick one or the other. As adults, we know the road rules, and riding on the roadway is safe. Something we can handle. But younger kids or families where they're not traveling as fast, the kids' skills haven't developed yet, the sidewalk is often the best place for them.
Okay. So as part of Bike to Work Month, there are a lot of planned activities, a lot of interest, kind of building enthusiasm for biking. The weather's starting, hopefully, to get a little bit warmer. Yeah. What can we expect this month?
We have a lot of different events going on, from fun rides. Bike to Work Week is coming up, and we have a breakfast kicking off with City Hall, and then throughout each day of the week.
Yeah, so Monday, May 15th, there'll be the kickoff of the Bike to Work Week breakfast in front of City Hall, where we'll offer treats to bikers. It always amazes me how many commuter bikers stop by and have breakfast, and then it continues all week.
Yep, yeah, word of mouth. They say, oh, all I have to do is ride my bike to work today, and I can, get breakfast along the way, and then it, becomes a habit, really.
So where can we find out? Is there a website that has all those activities listed?
We have a website. The best place to go is on our Facebook page. We have all of our events. There's really good discussion going on there. Questions that anybody needs to ask, or stopping into a local bike shop is always a good idea too.
So Ames Bicycle Coalition?
That's right.
On Facebook?
Yep.
And all those events are listed?
Yep, you got it.
Okay. Well, Jacob, you probably have somewhere to get to bike.
Yeah, on a beautiful day like today, absolutely.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Again, if you'd like more information on Bike to Work Month and those specific activities on Bike to Work Week, remember to go to the Ames Bicycle Coalition Facebook page. Also remember the City of Ames information is available on our website, cityofames.org, and also on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Some other things for your calendar as we get into the warmer months. Remember, Ames Municipal Band concerts will start in June and continue through July. Mark your Thursday evenings for those great family-friendly events. Well, that's our show for today. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week for This Week in Ames.